Good evening, I'm Peter Hitchener. 18-year-old Brisbane swimmer Kieran Perkins has broken his second world record in 2 days at the national titles in Canberra. As Charles Christian reports, the sensation came in the 1500 metres freestyle final.
Hampered by a virus, Kieran Perkins in the red cap was out to send a message across the world. Fresh from setting a world record in the 400 metres freestyle, the 18-year-old made a fast break and was soon clear of fellow Queenslander Glenn Houseman. By the halfway mark, he was on world record pace. Swim great Dawn Fraser and Prime Minister Paul Keating and his wife Anita joined a chorus of support for Perkins as split times indicated a likely record. His time of 14 minutes 48.40 seconds shaved 1.96 seconds off Germany's Jürgen Hoffmann's mark and was well clear of Houseman, who also qualified.
This is something that I've been heading for a long time now. It's the one that I've been chasing and training for, and I'm really happy to get it.
And the Australian Olympic swimming team for Barcelona has just been announced. It includes Lisa Curry-Kenny, Hayley Lewis, Julie McDonald, Nicole Stevenson and Susan O'Neill. And among the big hopes in the men's events, Duncan Armstrong, Andrew Bailden, Glenn Houseman, Kieran Perkins and John Seaburn, all from Queensland, with Philip Bryant, Toby Haynen and Dean Peters representing the other states. It's the biggest Australian Olympic swimming team in history. Australia's 2 domestic carriers are shuffling their flights as they brace for a 24-hour national strike by refuelers. The strike begins at midnight, but although most passengers will be able to fly, the threat of further industrial action is now looming. More from Jason Cameron.
After banning Sydney refuelling operations last Friday, the Transport Workers Union is imposing a national ban tomorrow. But thanks to high-capacity fuel tanks and well-developed contingency plans, the airlines will keep on flying. Schedules will be disrupted. Passengers will face delays, but most travellers will reach their destination. Ansett has about 20,000 bookings for tomorrow. Late today, reservation staff were contacting all intending travellers, advising them of new schedules.
Due to industrial action, unfortunately, your flight has been rescheduled to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Despite the TWU's assertion that there'll be no refuelling of major airlines anywhere in Australia tomorrow, Ansett claims it'll still operate 80 to 90% as normal and that all passengers who've booked will still be able to fly. Australian Airlines plans to cancel a number of flights out of Perth, but says it'll schedule replacement services after midnight tomorrow. International flights will still be able to depart from Sydney, but they're also banned from refuelling in other states. The cost, according to Qantas, is mounting.
Between Friday's disruptions and tomorrow's, it'll cost Qantas more than $500,000.
But tomorrow's stop work meeting is unlikely to resolve the issue.
We believe that we'll get from our members a decision that they reject the oil company's position and that they believe it is not good enough for all the work that they've done over the last 18 months.
Jason Cameron, National 9 News.
A young boy from the tiny island country of Mauritius will undergo life-saving heart surgery in Melbourne tomorrow, thanks to the generosity of his community. 13-year-old Visham Buchan was given a second chance at life after he was diagnosed with a congenital heart disorder. Visham, who lives in a shanty town, urgently needed open heart surgery, but there are no facilities in Mauritius and his parents are poor, so charity groups joined forces with St Vincent's Hospital to arrange the operation. Surgery which doctors say should enable Visham to lead a normal life. Weather around the country tomorrow, showers in most capitals, but a fine day for Sydney and Perth. That's the news for now. Good night.
This has been a National 9 News presentation.